Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining in today. We are kicking off Every Kid Healthy Week all week long, and today is Wellness Wednesday. This is my daughter Samantha, and we are working on a few things that you can help or find around the house. We'll just be waiting for a few more people to pop on. In the meantime, if you want to grab a few things, we are going to be working with toilet paper rolls, some soil. You can grab some scissors, and any seeds that you have around the house. If you have beans or if you have strawberries or tomatoes, go ahead and grab those also. You can grab, again, toilet paper rolls and also some kitchen scraps. If you've been cooking at home lately and you're using fresh ingredients like carrots or romaine lettuce, you can grab those too, the bottoms of them. We're going to use the scraps in a new way. Today is not only Wellness Wednesday, but it's also Earth Day, so we are going to be going over a few sustainable things and upcycling a few things around your house. So if you're just joining us, thank you so much for joining us for Every Kid Healthy Week and Wellness Wednesday. You can go ahead and grab a toilet paper roll, some seeds around your house, either tomatoes, a tomato if you have a fresh tomato, a strawberry, beans, dried beans if you have any. And I'll be showing you a few things to do with that. So since we have a good amount of people on now, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Danielle Marquez, and I'm a proud parent ambassador here in Hawthorne, California. And on Earth Day, Wellness Wednesday, we get to celebrate today and Every Kid Healthy Week by turning some toilet paper rolls into some seed starters. Our seed starters are biodegradable. That's what we're looking for. So you can use any cardboard tube, like a cardboard toilet paper roll, a paper towel roll, or a wrapping paper roll, and just cut it down to size. What you'll do is you're going to fold it in half twice, once down in the middle, and then again you'll crease it on each end. You'll cut it in half like we've done. Okay, and then you're going to cut each end, and you'll end up with 4 cut edges, and you can fold it to turn it into a box, and that will be a seed starter. So I've started one ahead of time. I took some tomato seeds from a tomato that we had, and I planted it, kept it moist every day, and it did end up sprouting. So we're going to take this and transplant it in a second. The next thing that you can do is you can take this roll and not cut it at all. Use the entire container for some more sensitive plants. So like your beans would be good. They have their roots are a little bit more sensitive. So you're going to take that tube, and Samantha's going to fill it with some soil for us. She's going to do the little ones. Get a little further for the top. She's going to fill the little one first, and then we'll be able to plant some things. I had already separated some tomato seeds from a little cherry tomato. Would you like to plant that for us? And I also have strawberry. I ended up cutting a little slice of it off, so you just almost skin the strawberry where the seeds are, and we'll be able to plant that too. You want to plant that pretty close to the soil. The size of the seed is the depth of the hole. So if it's a really small hole, you want to plant it as close to the top of the soil as possible. Okay, and so then we're going to take this uncut tube, and we have a little container here with our seedlings in them, and we are going to put some soil in the next tube, uncut, and the container that it's in will be the base of it. And once those seeds start to grow, the roots will start to fill in the tube, and you'll be able to plant the entire tube into the soil. The reason that we did the cardboard boxes is because they biodegrade. They are going to decompose in the soil. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to transplant these little seedlings that we've started. I've taken a salad container that had the mixed greens in it from the store. I cleaned it, took off the plastic, and poked holes in it with a screwdriver. So now you can take your little seedlings that we've started and just completely plant the entire thing. This is a pea that grew, that sprouted. So we're going to transplant that into our little hole our container, and then you can have that. The reason we cut it in half is because it just is a little bit smaller, but we can just completely cover the whole thing into the soil. And then we can also we have a tomato, or not a tomato, a strawberry that started too. So we are going to go ahead and dig a little hole and give it a little bit more soil. We recycled a plastic cup. The other thing we've done is we've taken a 2-liter bottle, poked some holes in the bottom of it as well, and then filled it with soil. And we will actually plant our tomato in here. We want our tomato to have a nice deep root system. So we are going to take this little one, plant it right in. Actually, we're going to take this larger one that kind of has sprouted a lot. It's really tall, and we're actually going to plant it really high. The reason that we do that is we want to make sure that this tomato has a really strong root system, and so the deeper in that you plant it, the deeper the roots will be. It'll be very strong, and then the roots will actually grow from the base of the stem right there. Okay, so here is our transplanted tomato. It will need some support once it gets a little larger, but that was grown from some seeds from a cherry tomato. We just took out the seeds and then dried them. I also have started from our kitchen scraps, a few kitchen scrap veggies. So I took the ends of our romaine lettuce and I put it in an inch of water, changed it daily, and now we have some regrowth. That is perfectly fine to stay in water for a while. Then you can also transplant it to a container of your choice. I also tried out some, yes, she would like to show you some more of our things that we've grown. We regrew some green onion, so we just took the top off of it after dinner and put it in an inch of water as well. We mixed them all together, and as long as you change the water daily, it's totally fine. I had beets around the house, so I used beets, a carrot, and the onion. So just a couple of things. And the carrots and the beets, the tops of them can be eaten just by themselves. So they are a great source of greens. Of course, the lettuce can be used as salad. It's a delicious way to do it. You can do that with a lot of different vegetables, actually. Cabbage, even some herbs. Basil's a really good one that will reroot in water. If you have any other questions, please go ahead and ask. I will be able to answer them more afterwards. We do have someone monitoring right now, but if there's more of a specific question, I would be happy to hop on after and answer those more specific questions. Today, it's been a pleasure to share with you a few things that you can do at home on Earth Day to not only be healthy and take care of yourself, but also Earth. So we've upcycled a few of our plastic things and diverted that waste and turned them into gardens for us. These will be perfectly fine on a window ledge. Just needs a lot of sun, a little bit of love, and some water. Thank you so much for joining us for Wellness Wednesday and Every Kid Healthy Week. Please tune in tomorrow for Thankful Thursday at 4 p.m. Central Time and 2 p.m. Pacific Time, because we'll be creating a gratitude tree. Also, check out everykidhealthy.org for more resources for at-home activities. And I so look forward to seeing how you took action today and every day. And go ahead and tag us at Act for Healthy Kids. Okay, so can't wait to see how you participate and take action. Stay healthy, have fun, and stay active. Take care.